Hello guys, and you just tuned in to the Tag Team.
What up? This is Murd B.
And I'm Q.
What's up? Another episode. We're going to get right into it. The topic today is...
Well, I think the topic is going to be, all the talk around straight men and straight women. Can they be friends? Platonic, friendship? Yes or no, right? I want to know, can gay men and straight men be just friends, no tension, no uneasiness, no weirdness? Is that a possibility? I need to know this.
Hell no. It ain't no fucking possibility. And I'ma tell you the fuck why.
Oh Lord.
Motherfuckers is too insecure and thinking that you trying to fuck them or trying to suck their dick. Well, no, they scared more if you trying to fuck them than they is scared you sucking their dick. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that many people are scared of getting their dick sucked. If you are scared of getting your dick sucked, please contact the tag team. We want to talk to you.
I don't see no hands up there.
Okay.
No. But seriously, no. I think this is huge because I do personally believe that as a gay man, that you can have a successful friendship with a straight male, because I've done it. However, there are some things that maybe I was just being
successful, no tension.
I don't know if it was tension on his behalf, but there were some things that crept up in our friendship that were questionable to me, and I don't know if it was questionable because I'm gay and I'm a little bit more sensitive to certain things, but he has some issues too.
Yeah, see?
He has issues too, but
See, I'm talking straight up bromance, gay guy, straight guy. I thought I was in a situation where I had a bromance with a straight guy, you know what I mean? The funny thing was, I think he initiated things, you know what I mean? Which I'm cool with. I'm not, he kind of initiated like the going out and the hanging out and doing lunches and stuff like that, which is cool. But I think the tension crept up, and he was like, I think it kind of the at first it seemed kind of cool, but I think once the totality of I am friends with an actual real life gay guy.
With a gay? You a gay?
With a gay. When he realized he was friends with the actual gay guy, I just think that it started some uneasiness for him. And it got weird. It just gets weird. I don't think it's natural. But I think if you persevere, they be together.
Well, maybe they're not. But if you persevere and you work out the kinks, I think that it's a possibility. And what I mean by kinks, certain things comes up. He may say certain things that makes you uncomfortable. You may do, unbeknownst to yourself, like things that would make him uncomfortable.
Right.
You don't know. Like he may say stuff like, which I hate. Dude, if you want, you a bad nigga. Like, if you wasn't gay, you would get so much pussy, nigga. And I'm like,
okay.
No.
Well, dude, you a bad nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't straight, you would get so much dick and ass.
Okay. All the balls and you get thrown on your ass. When I tell you, that friendship would be dead.
It would be a done bun.
But you know what? You probably would do things to him that you wouldn't think of. Like, you probably be like, oh, child. And he'd be like, what?
I would never know childhood, but I would, there have been a couple boy buys, thrown around. Boy buy. So.
Or maybe a little bit more touchy-feely with him than you would.
Interesting point. My straight, I guess you could call him my straight best friend at the time, straight best friend, went out to the club with me. And I was at the bar. I was, getting really kind of toe up, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? And, personal fact, I'm a complete floor bag when I'm drunk. But I was at the bar and I was drinking a bit much. He was out with me, and I was actually at the bar canoodling with a guy. And is that a good word? I was canoodling with a guy at the bar.
Okay.
Or whatever. At the time I was canoodling, my straight best friend walked up to me and said, you know, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Are you okay getting home type of thing? And as I was canoodling with the gentleman at the bar, I touched him and said, oh, I'm gonna be fine. You know, and just kind of went and touched him. It was like, I'm gonna be fine, you know, straight best friend. You go ahead and have a good night. Later that week, we had to talk about this night, you know what I mean? And he was like, you look like you was having fun or whatever. You know, he comes from, he's like, you are completely right. You are a complete floor bag when you're drunk. He said, but that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. We'll do that intervention later.
Wow.
He said, what I wanted to talk to you about is when you were at the bar canoodling with the guy and you touched me, it was kind of weird. I felt like I was doing something kind of gay.
Wow.
And I was like, it took me we had to run this one back. Like, why did you think I was doing some kind of gay? Like, I'm like, but I understand what you're saying about, you know, guys being like touchy. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a touchy guy, and I say that. Like, when I'm out at the club, you know, I communicate with my hands.
Right, because you're free like a bird.
Yes, okay. Okay, yes, free like a bird.
Free like a bird.
Okay. So, he felt like that was something suspect. And I was like, first of all, I was drunk off my ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, score for the night, and you just in the way with the fucking updates. You could have texted me that shit if you didn't want to be touched, but you were next to me, and you was like, and I was just like touching him, let him know, all right, I'm so glad you came out, buddy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But you
hit it. I'm canoodling.
It's funny because I think that, you know, if the guy is less attractive, it may not be as much of an issue. I'm sorry, but it's true. But as gay men, we are sometimes just drawn to beauty.
Yeah.
So even if we have straight men friends, they're probably going to be attractive.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just say, like, yeah, I'm probably not going to have a bromance with somebody that is unattractive. That's shallow. I know.
It's shallow,
that's my insanity.
It's keeping it real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it real.
It's keeping it real, no meaning.
No meaning.
But it's still keeping it real. So, you know, there is the chance for something to creep in at some point, and that's something that I like. I like the challenge of being able to keep that under control. No, I'm not saying
the challenge of what? It shouldn't be no challenge. It's a friendship.
It's a friendship, but you find someone attractive and you start to develop an emotional connection with the person. You know, sometimes that can be the wrong way. Obviously, he's never going to be physically attracted to me. But if the man is physically attractive, you know, I can say, all right, forget that. But once you start to get to know someone on an emotional level, you can't help but there to be some type of...
So why would you willingly go into that situation that you know is going to be problematic for you?
Yeah, but why would you deny yourself the opportunity to, you know, get to know someone just based on their sexuality?
I think because it causes this conflict. It causes the conflict of not, you know, because you don't speak the same language per se.
Then you learn another language, and that's
that has to be a mutual agreement.
Shout out to Rosetta Stone.
Okay. that has to be a mutual agreement to do that. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's hard. But you know, for instance, as gay men, we love to take care of our bodies. Mm-hmm. We work out, right? So there are people in our world. As most of the gay men that we know, we love to take care of our bodies.
Those are the ones I'm worried about anyway. I want to talk about the gay man. I fuck with you. I ain't fucking with nobody. If you don't work out, I ain't fucking with you. But that's crazy. Hey, you can be shallow, but I can't. Okay. You ain't working out, I ain't fucking with you. So anyway. No, but you know, we work out, we're in the gyms more, you know what I'm saying? And you know, there might be someone in your workplace that sees that you're working out or sees your diet or in the gym and sees what you're doing, want to ask you questions, and you start to develop a friendship. You know, am I to say, nah, he's straight or he got kids or he got a baby mama, I'm not going to mess with him? No, you know, you say, yeah, we can work out together sometimes, and then before you know it, you have a situation, you know?
I don't know, I think, you know, like when you say a gym partner thing, I think sometimes, yeah, you can work out with a person and it can kind of begin and end at that, you know what I'm saying?
But no, the person that I told you that I was good friends with, he asked me to be his baby's godfather. Like,
damn.
Yeah, I put it down. No, but actually, I did. You know, but the funny thing is that I never looked at him in a sexual way. Okay. But I felt like, in retrospect, now that I think about it, I think he almost expected me to look at him in a sexual way. So he would say little things and throw little digs and throw little hints.
Like what? Like tell me what little digs and little hints that straight men are throwing gay men nowadays.
He might actually see this, so I don't want to put nobody on blast, but I will. So
how would he know if he only said it to you? How would anyone know?
Well, you know, okay, I'll say it, like little stuff like this. It may because I'm more sensitive, but he would say stuff like, you know, he would talk about dick size around me, and he'd be like, yeah, he was like, cause I would just put it down on this girl or whatever. You know, if he was a chick, I would show you my dick.
Oh no, see, no. First of all, that motherfucker was trying to get with you. Make no mistake. No dude, no straight dude does that. Talk about his dick size to a gay dude. Like, you don't do that. Straight guys, if you are out there doing that, you gonna get your dick sucked. But if you do not want fellatio from a person of the same gender, do not be fine and discuss your dick size and your sexual escapades with someone of my particular persuasion.
But you don't know. Maybe that's what they do in the straight community. We don't know that.